Auckland City hosted Magenta of New Caledonia in the first round of the 2010-11 OFC O-League in front of several hundred home fans, the crew of a visiting Caledonian naval vessel, and the squad from Tahitian side Tafea. And yet no one in the ground was able to explain how City's first clear chance didn't actually result in a goal. Least of all David Mulligan, who watched agonised as his shot rocked the crossbar from barely 3 yards out. 10 minutes later, City opened their account as Dickinson's cross from the right was knocked back and forth by Thomas and Kopričić before McGeorge nodded home. Although the crossbar again came into play, it would have been harder to miss than score this one. David Mulligan's dead ball expertise asked questions of Magenta all afternoon. Dickinson unable to hit the target with his header this time. Daniel Kopričić then wore a couple of hefty shoves from Jonathan Kaku before finally being awarded a free kick. Step forward David Mulligan. The All Whites midfielder atoned for his earlier miss with this classy strike. A clever mix of power and direction, City double their lead. Magenta tried their luck from distance too, but Spoonley was equal to the task. 2 minutes later, Mulligan was at it again. His whip free kick was too much for the Magenta defence to cope with, and Daniel Kopričić headed home Sam Campbell's knockback from close range. Now this had to hurt, but no permanent damage. Magenta were determined to peg something back before half-time, and after a spell of meaningful possession, Marius Bacco unleashed from all of 25 yards. It was a great strike, but City keeper Jacob Spoonley dealt with it impressively. Early in the second half, a Dickinson cross had the Caledonian defence scrambling, while substitute Luis Corrales nearly fashioned the goal of the game for himself with this forceful run. Three defenders unable to stop him, and only the legs of keeper Hene keeping it out. A well-worked Auckland corner again brought the woodwork into play. This time it was the post that rescued Magenta and provoked groans around Kiwitea Street. It was pretty clear that this game really mattered to all involved. And the passion out on the field clearly rubbed off on the visiting spectators too. David Mulligan resumed his personal contest with Hene in the Magenta goal, but this time the keeper was able to read the flight and collect safely. Magenta was still intent on extracting something from this match and enjoyed a spell of greater purpose and attack. This wayward effort wasn't going to cause Spoonley any stress, whereas this attempt was likely to give him palpitations. Chances don't come much more gift-wrapped than that. David Mulligan's busy performance in the middle of the park was at the heart of Auckland's tactics and attack. On another day, he could well have finished with a hat-trick. While City's final chance of the afternoon fell to Kopričić, who, when through and clear one-on-one, really should have doubled his tally. In the end, it was a comfortable scoreline for Auckland City, with a performance they can build on further in the weeks ahead. At Kiwitea Street it finished Auckland City 3, Magenta 0.